Now that looks toasty. It's pretty cold out, hence my little fire. It's keeping me warm. Well, welcome back, folks. I am going to be talking to you today, a bit of a waffle, no project unfortunately, but wait, don't go just yet. The reason for this video is, yes, there is a bit of an update for you for Maker Central, and I wanted to try and address some of the things that we're doing at the show, and that does actually lead me on to my first thing I want to announce, that Maker Central is doing a bit of a giveaway for Christmas, and I thought I'd let you know because I want you guys to join in. Even if you're not coming, this obviously applies to anybody that wants to kind of like pop on over to the Facebook page. So basically you've got to head on over to the Facebook page, you've got to like the page, which is the first kind of thing. But we're giving away a really cool hamper. And yeah, it's a kind of a wood turning, sort of woodworking hamper. But it'd be really cool if you guys are wanting to get into making stuff. It's actually a really cool giveaway. But you've got to like the page. I think you've got to share the post and comment below. And that's it. We'll announce the winner in a couple of weeks' time. It has already been up for a few days, so go and check it out. Link is below for the Maker Central Facebook page. Now, for those of you that don't know about Maker Central, or do know about Maker Central and are coming or interested in listening to what's happening for Maker Central. Again, I know that not many people are going to watch this video because I know a lot of you are here kind of just for the projects and things, which is really cool. I'm really happy with that. But also, equally, I'd love for some of you to stick around and just stick around for me. I decided to open up this show this year, and it was just really to try and bring people together in the makers community. So anyway, I contacted a few people and got some help and advice about kind of setting up a show, and asked a few makers whether they'd come and support the show. If I put on the show, would they come? And it was really quite overwhelming. You know, I had so much support from so many other makers, and it was really great. It was really great. It was a fantastic show this year. We pulled together, well, we had about 7,000 people come through the door for the weekend. It was a Saturday and a Sunday, and it was just really great. It was a really cool show, and it was great for me as well to go to the show and meet people that I haven't even met before as well. There was talks there, demos there, and it was a really great feel because there was families there, kids there, and that's what I really want to do. I want to really inspire the younger generation to get into making stuff, whatever that might be. So I decided it was really good, it went really well, and it was only supposed to be a one-off show, and that was it really. But loads and loads of people kind of called for it to kind of like put it on again. So we decided to do it again next year. However, it will be our final year for Maker Central next year. Again, it's not supposed to be a business type of scenario. It's just supposed to be a kind of a get together, and a kind of like one of those, community things that pulls everyone together for a great weekend. We do some stuff, we have some hangouts, we do demos, we have some talks. Other people can sell their creations there and things, bring their inventions along and all sorts of stuff. So we're doing it again next May, and it's at the NEC in Birmingham if you want to come along. The website is below and you can grab a ticket for the show. There are limited tickets, but because there's a certain number of people we can fit in the hall per one day because of health and safety reasons. And we've been selling tickets for a few months now. We're selling tickets all the way up to the day of the show. You can buy tickets on the door if you want to, providing they're available, of course. I'm sure there will be. I mean, it's a big hall. We've taken on a huge hall. It's the 11th and 12th of May at the NEC in Birmingham. I say next May. We did do it on a bank holiday weekend this year. We decided not to do it on a bank holiday next year. But we'd love you to come along to the show. We've already got over 100 stands there, but there's still many stands left there if you want to come and exhibit. Bring some of your inventions along, or creations, or whatever. If it's just a demo you want to come and do, get in contact with us, let us know. If you're a YouTuber or a maker, Instagrammer, Facebooker, just anybody that wants to come along and you've got a website or something like that you want us to promote, email us at info@makerscentral.co.uk and we'll get you on the website. And all we ask from you guys is you just help support, you know, and shout the show out really, you know, to your followers, fans, and just let them know that you're going to be at the show, because that's important. It only works when you guys club together. So, you know, if I could ask one thing of you guys, if you're coming to the show, if you could support the show by shouting it out to your followers on YouTube or Facebook or Instagram, you know, because it really does make a big difference. You know, the more people that come to the show, the more great it's going to be. There's only so much I can do, obviously, to try and get people along, but just me is not going to cut it. I really do need your help. And in return, obviously, we're doing these little giveaways and things for you. Obviously, we'll promote you if you're coming. You know, that's no problem at all. And everything at the show is going to be, you know, like kind of free. So like the demos that you go and see, you'll be able to like make a pen. Record Power are going to be there. They're going to be like making pens for people. Well, they're not going to be making them. You're going to be making them. So you can get involved, which is brilliant. And you can take the pen away from you. That's free. The Forge guys are going to be there. You can make a nail, take that home with you. You know, all these little things like that there are all going to be free. Obviously, the people that are selling stuff, it's not going to be free. But, you know, everything there, like the talks and the demos and, you know, there's so many people there doing stuff. The hockey puck guy's coming back from Canada this year as well. He's going to be doing a talk on stage. But also, he's going to be kind of putting your name or your logo into a hockey puck and engraving it in there and giving it to you free. It's crazy. Do you know what I mean? There's so many people that are coming along, supporting this community, wanting to give away stuff that they make. You know, this is obviously costing them money to do it. I've got a guy who's made a load of toys and he's given them to me to give out to the children. So many really great people that are just basically saying, can I come and give this away? Can I come and demo this and you know, to the people coming, you know, can I bring a load of these and give them out to people? I'm like, yeah, you know, this is amazing, absolutely amazing. So any more of you out there that want to come and help and support the show, please get in touch, let us know what you want to do. If you've got anything you want to make and bring to the show, brilliant, absolutely awesome, it'd be absolutely fabulous. You know, we've obviously included so many things as well, but it's not easy to try and gather all this stuff together, and it's quite complex. Everything has to be done, you know, we have to be very thorough about all the things that we do. We're going to the NEC, they have rules and regulations on everything and things that we can do and can't do and stuff. So, you know, health and safety is top priority. We've got loads of children coming, loads of families. We want it to be a safe environment. So, you know, it has to be something safe. Forge type of thing is all cordoned off, so it will be quite safe for you to come. We haven't got anything like chainsaws there or anything like that, but we were inquiring about that. But if we did find someone to do that, chain carving, then that'll be done outside, and again it will be all sectioned off and stuff like that. But we don't have anyone at the moment doing that. But all the stuff there that you see there is all, you know, it's all going to be really safe and it's going to be great to watch. So yeah, we're making really great progress on the show. It's really going really well. But again, you know, we really could do with more support, you know, more makers shouting us out. Last year or this year we had loads of support from many people, you know, mentioning it on their channels and saying that they're going to be there, come and join in, come meet me, blah blah blah, not me, but you know, them. But yeah, come and meet me as well. And it was absolutely amazing, so much support, and it was really great, and I really thank all of you that got involved. But if I can just extend and ask for that just one more time, if you're listening, watching, you know, this video, then you know, if you could shout the show out, leave a link in your description for people to kind of like go and check out and see whether they want to come or not. That would be really grateful and helpful to the show and the community. And if you know of any children that want to come and get into making, or if they don't want to make, bring them anyway, because I bet you by the time they come out, they'll want to make something. It's really great, and we had so many people like that turned up and then left and then said, I'm now making stuff, or my kid's now making things, which is brilliant. And that's why I want to try and encourage people. That's what I want to try and do on my channel, is try to encourage you to get into making stuff or creating stuff. But I mean, obviously it's pretty cool to make things, you know, and I want to try and encourage and inspire people to do that. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Well, hopefully I've made this video not very long, although looking at the time now, I don't think that's possible. And I hope that you stuck around to listen to me waffle on. Again, you know, it's worth it. There's a good little incentive to win some stuff in there involved. Also, if you're interested about Maker Central, then obviously, you know, it gives you some insight and updates on what we're doing. But please check out the website if you're coming. There's loads of things on there, loads of things that we'll be doing. There's a section that says what to see and what to do, and then that will list out all the things that is happening, kind of like, you know, that you can go and see. So like ice sculptures, kids kind of like, you know, play areas, you know, down to wood turning demos to talks and things like that. There's loads of things there to see. Colin First is going to be there. If you don't know who Colin is, he's one of the larger, bigger kind of like YouTube makers in the UK. And he's going to be there. I think he's, what, 7 million followers? Absolutely crazy. But this guy makes some really cool things, and he's going to be bringing down some of his cool inventions with him. Obviously, we've got Bobby Duke there. If you don't know who Bobby is, he's a really good friend of mine, and he's coming, and his channel has just exploded, as you probably already know. And he makes some really great art as well, and he's a really cool guy. So he's coming again all the way from Texas. He was here like this year as well. And loads of other makers. Bob from I Like to Make Stuff, you know, another huge maker coming all the way down from the US, which is really great news. Jimmy the Rester, obviously, you know, he's coming. I went to stay with Jimmy a few months back now, up in New York, and that's brilliant. And loads of other, there's loads of people. I mean, there's I could go on forever naming people. Laura Camp, Matt Cremona, Charlie the Maker. That's my little boy, if you haven't seen. Check out his channel, the link is below. He makes stuff as well. Peter Brown, you got to watch his stuff. You probably already do. Ben Ueda, Jesse Ueda, Izzy Swan, Carl Jacobson. There's just a list, a huge list. Again, on the website you'll find makers, and then you click on the makers. That will give you a list of all the makers that are coming. For those that aren't coming or decide that they can't make it, there is going to be listed below people that can't make it. But at the moment, there's no one in there, which is pretty cool. So that means everyone's coming so far, which is great. But all the makers are listed, and then you can click through to their channels as well and check out all their channels individually as well, which is good. We've also got 3 stages now, 3. So we've got the main stage, and that has been made a lot bigger this year because for next year, because last year we didn't really kind of expect to have such a huge crowd. So we've got more speakers, more TVs, more chairs. The stage is raised up higher as well. It's going to be a better experience for you. Now, not that it wasn't a great experience this year, it was just there were so many people that crowded around the stage. The people right at the back couldn't really hear much, but we kind of didn't imagine that many people to turn up. You know, when Jimmy DeResta got on stage, literally the whole hall was kind of gathered around a little stage. We were like, you know, and you got 2 speakers at the front and 2 screens, and the people at the back were like, I can't see anything, I can't hear anything.
How am I doing? Don't look at me, watch the road. Oh, make it feel better.
So we've tried to really expand on that this year, for next year, to make it a lot bigger. Then we've got another stage as well, which is mainly going to be Q&As on that stage. And that's also a different area, so we can kind of like cater for more things going on. Then we've got Record Power there. They've got their own stage as well, and they're going to be doing demos throughout the whole weekend as well. So you can see the listing on the Saturday of what's going on. So if you wanted to just turn up for Saturday, you can see all the people that are going to be there Saturday. Or if you wanted to just turn up Sunday, again, you can just click on Sunday, and it will show you everything going on a Sunday. Or obviously we'd like you to come for the weekend, because all the makers from all around the world that are coming are all obviously staying in Birmingham. Most of them are going to be hanging around the NEC. We all kind of hung out at the Hilton last time. That's where we're staying again this time. And again, if you want to meet up with all these really crazy, inspiring makers, then you've got to get yourself down for the weekend and hang out with us in the evenings, because we have a great chat with a few drinks. So come along for the weekend. It's going to be an awesome weekend for everyone. So check out the website. There's so much content on there to give you guys an indication of what we're up to. So thanks for joining me today. I hope I didn't bore you to death too much. Oh, I picked up these the other day. I thought they might make quite a nice little crimbo project. I have got a couple of Christmas projects on the go. Whew, they smell really nice. But I've never actually done pine cones before. Now, loads of people have done pine cones, I know, but I haven't. So I reckon that would be a pretty cool project. So stick with me, I've got a cool funky project coming up this Friday. And don't worry, there's not a lot of waffling in that one. Oh, one last thing. I've opened up this section on YouTube which basically allows people from other countries around the world to watch and listen to my videos. Basically add subtitles and things like that. But I need you guys to actually help input these subtitles. Apparently, anyway. I'm still trying to get my head around actually how it really works, but apparently you get like moderators like yourselves that can go and access my videos, and you're able to add in subtitles so that everyone around the world can watch my videos. Sometimes it's not just a language barrier. Sometimes it could be that you might be upstairs and you want to watch one of my videos, but you have to turn the sound off. And obviously you can't hear me. But if you could read subtitles, it would help you watch me at night when you're in bed. Happy days. But obviously, most importantly, I'd like to be able to kind of like expand kind of my videos to kind of everywhere around the world, really. And I presume that, you know, I mean, there's loads of people out there that are creating stuff that, you know, we don't get to see. I came across a channel the other day that, you know, was great and it was fantastic, but I obviously didn't understand a word that they were saying. So although I sort of watched it, it was not really ideal. But had they had subtitles up, I probably would have watched and understood a little bit more about what he was doing. I kind of want to try and make myself available for the rest of the world as well. If you guys know about this, or if you know how this works, I've activated it now, I've turned it on, and I think you can access all of my videos, and you can add in these kind of like subtitles and things like that, and then it gets sent to YouTube for review, gets sent to me for review, and then once everyone's kind of like accepted it, that we're happy with it, then it gets activated online. So I think it just comes up. It doesn't come up, I don't think, if you're in the UK or US, because it's not really needed. But I think if you're watching from Spain, then it kind of recognises that, and then it will come up with subtitles. I guess, anyway, I've no idea. But anyway, if you know anything about it, please help me out, get some subtitles up on my videos. That was it. Take care and see you all soon.